Magically that one day, I just realized, I sat down with myself and I said, I'm a pope. What is up, guys? You're tuned in to Nikki MGTV for another military video for all your military video needs. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below if you have questions. But as always, let's roll right into the topic, and that is why Marine infantry and Army infantry hate people like me. And I don't even want to say hate, discontent, maybe throwing the only card they have out at me, and that is by calling me a POG, P-O-G, person other than grunt. If you're in the military, you know this very well. I know people call people POGs and stuff like that, but this is your life, your experience, what you want out of it. If you're not wanting to go get shot at and fire back and risk your life in that aspect and train for that aspect, that's fine. That's because the military ends someday. And I say that out of true confidence, that saying, if you want to get skills beyond firing weapons and maybe being an infantry, marine, or soldier, that's okay. Because once all this is done, even after my 20 years of serving the military, it will be over. It will be done. I will have to find something else, and that's why I've got my degree to be a healthcare administrator, why I'm getting my master's to be a healthcare administrator, because I realize I need to prepare not only for the military and whatever wars and whatever preparation come up that I need to do this job, I also need to worry about after this. And I'm not saying you can't do that in the infantry side of things, it's just understanding that other MOSs, other rates, other jobs, other whatever provide different opportunities, and if you want that, that's a good idea to be self-aware and understand that. Now, the funny thing about being called a POG is, A, I'm in the Navy, so and I'm a corpsman, so it's kind of like, are you really a POG? You're kind of, yeah, you go with the Marines, so you can consider not being a POG if you go infantry division, or you could also like be just Navy where you don't consider or rank being a POG, because obviously unless you're like a Navy SEAL, you're probably not really fighting infantry style. And then on top of that, I find this funny too, because like I've had no choice really in orders of where I've been besides my first duty station. I'm at right now kind of just fell on my lap, and I was just going through this because obviously corpsman can go with infantry, but it made me look back. And for the second set of orders I had, I chose Cherry Point Wing because that was literally the only Marine Corps unit that was even available on our list of orders. Oh, and then guess what? I go become an IDC, where typically we're gonna succeed better career-wise being on a ship. That's because you're a senior medical department representative. And I picked the ship because of that, because obviously career and money matter more than most other things in making rank than just going with infantry. Let's put that aside though. I had an order modification, which was for an infantry unit over in Okinawa, Japan, which when my orders actually did pop, became a wing squadron. I want to convey something to all the infantry people out there. Understand this. People have some things in their lives which are out of their control. Yes, I did not choose to go infantry when I first came in. My mistake, sorry. But to delegitimize anybody by using POG as your ultimate, bam, I have nothing else to say, I can't think of anything intellectual other than, you're stupid, you're a POG, that's it, I'm not listening, you're a POG, is literally probably the most childish way to call somebody out. But I also wanted to go into the fact of how many real infantry, Marines, and soldiers are there. And out of all my research, because there are no exact statistics and this number is constantly changing, I couldn't find anything more than between 10 and 20% of each force for the Army and the Marine Corps. Realistically, you're talking about a very small percentage of the military as being infantry or a grunt. And it's kind of a disservice to all the other people that actually serve and do other jobs that are important. Mind you, when you're sick and you want second quarters, who you go to? You go to a corpsman or a medic or whoever you need to go to. Oh yeah, your pay, that stuff that you work for, and that dependent that you have that you wanted on your page too, in order to get BAH, guess what? There's an admin person for that. Oh yeah, you like eating more than MREs. So that cook, yeah, that person, yeah, they're stupid too, huh? Oh, I forgot, the air support you wanted. That person that flies that jet or whatever they have coming over, or maintenances that aircraft, or fuels it, or whatever else. Yeah, those guys are dumb as well. Stupid pogues. I'm just going through the gamut here of saying I'm a pogue or whoever else on military YouTube channels are pogues. It's kind of like the dumbest insult if you could ever come up with one. It's like a really bad yo mama joke. It's just been really burnt out, and we're kind of waiting for the next good joke to hit, and the punchline just never hits. But yes, I'm admitting it. I'm a pogue. Yeah, that's it. That's what this whole video is about. And I guess I'm proud of it. If you do have questions about the military, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.